It's a white supremacy agenda. This is all about white supremacy. Even their anti-trans kids bill, that's a white supremacist deal. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, we're dealing with a white supremacy issue when it comes to the abortion pill issue that they wanted to add to the call. Because when we look at the growth in this state over the last 10 years, over 80% of the growth has been due to people of color.
What?
Not white folk.
What does that have to do with abortion?
So, you know, it's a white supremacy agenda. Said that actually the most educated demographic in this country right now is black women. I am tired of the white tears. Listen, if you are competent, you are not concerned. When I walk into Congress every single day, you know why I don't feel a way and why you can't make me doubt who I am is because I know that I had to work 10 times as hard as they did just to get into the seat. When you look and you compare me to Marjorie Taylor Greene or me to Lauren Boebert, there is no comparison. And that is the life that we have always lived. So the only people that are crying are the mediocre white boys that have been beaten out by people that historically have had to work so much harder.
A congresswoman from North Texas is causing controversy over a recent comment she made about Governor Abbott. Fox's Stephen Dial explains.
Dallas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is being called out by other elected officials for her comments last Saturday at a human rights campaign event.
Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot mess.
I don't know how the Democrats came to appoint Jasmine Crockett as the unquestioned leader of your party, but thank God. And I think what she should do is go on TV twice as much as she is right now, maybe 3 times as much, because every time she appears and makes one of these mistakes, says something radical, it only further divides her party from the rest of the other 80% of America who can't stand this.
You truly think people are that dumb to reverse what you said, to say you were talking about the buses that Greta Abbott was sending to like sanctuary cities?
Hey, she's Cap.
Who are you trying to fool? You got to be trying to fool a certain type of people. You think a certain type of people be that damn dumb?
But y'all might say I'm tripping though.
And she was right.
But she's getting more popular, bro. Off of this.
Yeah, people are saying that. My mom even said that.
She's getting more popular,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Y'all saying I'm tripping?
But look though, to reverse that, to say that you weren't talking about him is absolutely insane.
Absurd.
No, for sure.
Who's going to believe that? And that's why I said that she only wants to be a congresswoman because she's getting elected in a black city. Because nobody's going to believe that.
Because the girl on CNN went on there and said, if Jasmine said it, I believe her.
Who said that?
Ashley Allison said
that.
Talk
about the nature pack?
The dark skin.
But let's get into
with Scott,
the white
Remember she cried on there that time. I'm sick of this shit, bro. I really am, bro.
I am too, bro.
I'm really
trying. What's sad?
Hold on, bro, because I'm trying to be a better Christian right now, really, in my life.
Me too,
I really am trying to be a better Christian.
Right now.
But every time I get on here and I be at church, I'm like, man, I think sometimes I'm a little mean to niggas. I'm sorry, but I just can't help it, bro. I can't, bro.
Well, guys, we're upset right now because we just watched
still, bro.
a
The
video.
last reaction we just did, y'all.
It is
just
sad.
debunked everything about what she basically claimed to be white supremacy in America.
Our heads messed up.
We kind of just debunked it, guys. So, black communities spend more basically on education, which we kind of knew by the Baltimore
per
stat.
student, per student most
than what predominantly white areas do.
New Orleans specifically spent $48,000 per student.
48.
What city has what is the most dangerous city?
I know Josh kind of broke it down to us by saying like people in the same area, they probably spend the same amount on per student. And he was saying, you know, the white students had 2 times a higher reading level and they spent the same per student.
It's not the
not being able to read to me is crazy. Like I had a 12th grade reading level in the 4th grade. I just don't understand how you just can't read.
So that's a culture problem.
Can you write?
Culture.
That's a culture problem. And we're going.
You should come to school knowing how to read already.
Shit.
You learned to read at home. Your mama and them did you have to read.
White supremacy, saying that as a black person is a complete cop out, and they gave us that cop out.
They kids probably just
like a card.
These kids probably just having too much screen time. You buy your kids iPads and games. You need to buy them some books.
But back to the dumb shit, you know.
I can't even react no more. Bro.
Yeah, I'm messed up. I can't react either because if I hear like some shit like this, I'm actually go off, guys. Like it's bad, guys. Go watch that reaction. What's that reaction called? Oh, with 50 Cent, guys. It's pretty bad.
That not everything in this world has been fixed, but I can tell you that there's one team that is fighting every single day to make this world better, and there's another team that literally wants to delete our humanity and look at us and act as if we are not. My governor pardoned a police officer who was convicted by a jury of his peers for literally killing a Black Lives Matter activist.
Say his name, Governor Greg Abbott.
Governor Greg Abbott. And here's the problem. That happened maybe 2 weeks after the whole dog situation with Kristi Noem. Now, the whole country went crazy about her killing her dog. I keep trying to remind people that this country still values the life of a dog over our lives. And if we continue to put people into office, and that even means some of our skinfolk who definitely...
White people take their dog to the shelter. Black people fight them to the death.
are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, like, I mean, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow.
You ever heard of a white person dog fighting? I haven't.
I think they do. They probably
you think they do? But have you ever seen one? Have you ever seen the case?
They probably got some red.
Oh, they probably do.
They probably
have you
got
ever
some
seen the
red.
case?
No.
Oh, so you've never seen the case? But have you seen the case with?
Only how you say that is because Mike Vick.
No. Somebody else just got another NFL player.
He
had
like
even
a year
more
ago.
dogs than Michael
like
Vick.
a year ago or two, he got hit up.
He had
it was like
100,
a D
200
lineman.
dogs.
D lineman from Alabama, I think.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Not our kinfolk,
Lord, forgive me for
such
going,
as Byron
Lord,
Donald.
forgive me, genuinely, y'all. I'm trying to be a better Christian. I am. It's so hard.
Hey,
but
OT
dang,
always
y'all.
say that. OT always say that because he really. The knowledge he finally know.
I'm trying to be a better
He was
Christian.
a cop,
I'm
too.
not trying
Yeah,
to
he was
be
actually-
mean to black people, y'all. I'm really not. But I am like, I'm just mind blown these days, bro.
I think a lot of times when we hear people make statements like, "Oh, they care about these lives over ours," et cetera, but like that just doesn't make sense to me because why does everyone account at the reaction to people rather than look at like negative behaviors that the people have to provoke those reactions?
Wait, but real quick,
I feel like people pass over that all the time.
I might be from the crowd.
They're like these men out here don't like our youth, but our youth is responsible for 70% of the crime or shit like that.
But wait, hold on. Of the 5% of black men who are responsible for 55% of all murders, 90% are other black people they murdered.
Oh wow.
So who
doesn't care about black lives really?
is
Who
it the
really
black
doesn't?
or is it the? Oh,
I might cry. I might shed a tear on that, man.
Hey, you know, but then we found out homicide is our leading cause of death.
It's the number one leading cause of
One out of
death.
8 black men
in Philly
die from gun violence.
In Philly.
Oh, in Philly?
In Philly. But it said that's the number one killer of black men aged 18 to 34.
I think it was 14.
Oh yeah, 14 to 34.
Hey, we all know niggas post up on Instagram and say, "Hey, I feel like a vet. I made it to 25."
Dog over our lives. And if we continue to put people into office, and that even means some of our skinfolk who definitely are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, like, I mean, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, like, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you. I'm not really sure like what it is,
Well,
but
you
I
couldn't even
need
be married to a white woman under Jim
correct. And it took Joy to call him out. So I'm like, bro, like what are you talking about? Like what are you saying? Like he just out here, you know, I feel like they give him his talking points and he's like, yes, massa, I got it.
Wow.
And it's not enough. So neither party is perfect. I will agree with that. So people that take issue with both parties, I completely understand. There is no perfection that actually resides on this earth, but there is a party that at least is striving for a more perfect union.
Party of Lyndon B. Johnson, right?
She said that he's like, yes, massa.
But
how
what are they doing?
disrespectful.
Come on, bro.
And Kamala have
Vote
a
Democrat.
whole white
He's
husband.
whitewashed.
She an immigrant. I don't even know how she.
But I don't even think we should be doing this white black stuff, bro. We shouldn't be doing this white black stuff, bro. We should not be even talking.
We
about
shouldn't
this,
even
bro.
at all.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
I don't
Like,
really.
we don't
I
need
don't
to
see
bring it
why
up,
people
bro.
care.
That's what I'm saying, though,
Scroll,
like, bro,
scroll down.
Democrats
there it is,
are
right
actually
there.
wasting our time.
So you got AOC.
Oh, dang.
They want segregation, literally.
So you got AOC, Kamala Harris, Kentaji Brown, and Ilhan Omar, and that doesn't even include Don Lemon. That doesn't even include I'm forgetting somebody. It was Don Lemon and somebody else.
But there's nothing
Is that
wrong
Blake
with this,
Griffin?
bro. No, he looked like him though. But there's nothing wrong with this, bro.
The Irish Blake
It's
Griffin.
just the fact that y'all say something wrong with this and y'all do it, but we know there's nothing wrong with this, bro.
I don't see a problem with this.
How can you be the party of? I will never.
I guess
just can't.
I guess they
won't.
can only date white men and black men can't date white women. I guess that's what everybody.
That's
look
what
at.
Massa told you to do.
That's what they saying, man.
I just don't understand why we care who someone chooses to love. That's none of our business.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
but then when we get on gay people,
That's just another talk.
I don't talk about gay people. I don't care.
I know.
At the end of the day,
though, but you make one little comment,
bro. It's not serious, bro. That's
at the end of the day, like
if you argue that, like,
whoever, as long as we respect each other in each other's presence, that's what matters. I don't understand why she decides to resort to such a personal attack and attack his character like that for your political party, and they call you a coon. They'll say, oh yeah, she's right, but he's a coon for being a Republican. I've never heard Byron Donalds attack no one's character like that and question their identity like that, but she can do that to him. And there's no backlash. Like, what the?
So, you know what I also thought about?
That was crazy.
She care about two black men dating each other than a black man dating another race of a woman.
Hey, she rather see two gay black dudes than see a black dude with a white woman.
Man. True love.
That's crazy. Those two black dudes, they real niggas, but he's a whitewashed.
When they're in the chamber and they bring up like they don't bring up stuff like this anyway. I'm mad too, though, bro.
Why are y'all surprised though?
But if you get like, you can't do that.
You can't get
I
mad,
guess it's freedom
bro.
of speech, bro. But like, some should actually be condemned, and some of these people need to be thrown off some of these boards for saying stupid shit, because it's genuinely a waste of time.
No, Americans need to wake up and stop voting for these people. Bro.
That's what it is. Yeah,
this is America. If you get up there because we voted you in, we chose.
Hey, you know what I was thinking?
I'm gonna keep it 100. They're gonna continue to vote that woman in.
You know what?
And they will continue living poverty.
We learned some crazy stuff today.
Sorry, I'm trying to be a good Christian, but damn, it's so hard.
I'm gonna be real. When Tim Pool played that "Read a Book," nigga, I was a little cringe.
Me too.
Hey, I wasn't cringe. I was kind of wanting to see it. I wanted to see it. I was the one that I said turn it on.
But you know what?
I was weak.
In that moment, I was also highly cringed.
I'm not looking at his perspective of this shit.
He was astounded by us.
Like concerned.
He was astounded by us.
Come back on.
He was genuinely concerned, and that was probably genuinely. He was being genuine in that moment.
Promulgation, I believe, is what you called it. And so, can you define for us what that is? And then, Attorney Mata, I'm coming to you next. I'm sure you knew that was coming. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I think immigration lawyers call it crimmigration because a lot of our clients have criminal history. So what we like to do is we like to obtain green cards for clients and also get them out of removal proceedings. And a lot of that has to do with whether they have a criminal history. So my firm, they're very nerdy and interested in crimmigration because we like to see how we can get the government to forgive their criminal past so that they can get a green card. So immigration is pretty cool because it is very gray, not so black and white when it comes to criminal history. Like, more often than not, they can forgive it. So when it comes to forgiving a criminal past through like a waiver, it's really cool when you get that forgiven by the government, because then you can still get a green card, you can still naturalize, you can still fight your deportation case, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that. Now, to be clear, undocumented folk contribute approximately $100 billion in taxes. They pay into Social Security and they don't get to draw down on it. So stop, again, allowing them to divide us and to demonize them. It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal job. Not really. They are obviously jobs that they want, and as they have decided to go after immigrants and visas and things like that, and they said, "Oh, they taking your black job."
I don't know, man. I tried my hardest to like Jasmine Crockett, but she's incredibly unlikable.
Y'all, I remember y'all was trying.
I tried, bro. I try to be bipartisan.
No, I was just being bipartisan about dark humor. I just say dark humor is dark humor.
Gosh, no, you was vouching for her. Even in the comments, they said Taj attracted to her. That's why they give her a little slack.
She sucks, man.
They said that. They commented that.
Okay, I got your number from Benjamin Crump. He gave me your number. And OBB is Our Black Businesses. I've met you before. Didn't you work at Lee Merritt's office for a while? Civil rights attorney?
We worked together for a second. Yeah, we worked together for a second, yeah.
Okay, I was actually working at Lee's place. I think you had just gotten there when I was leaving. But I wanted to give you a call because here at OBB, we got a bit of a problem now. We were about to get an award from the Dallas Morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
What does that comment say?
We was about to get
well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Well, no, we didn't get it. So we was about to get a benchmark business award, which came with a $2 million grant where we could help a whole lot of black businesses. Now the problem is we was denied that, and they saying they denied us from some stupid that you said on TV. They saying that we got denied of a benchmark business award. They supposed to give us $2 million. We was gonna help a lot of business with this. but some that you said on TV, and now they hesitant on giving black organizations any kind of front.
Well, it probably ain't nothing that I said. It's probably something that Trump didn't say. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
At the end of the day, we need you not to say nothing for the next 4 years, because this is creating a big problem. Yeah,
Sir,
I mean, you say
I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna have to direct you to my staff.
That's a prank.
I only continued this conversation
No, it's not.
because you
Run the
said
prank.
that you
Run
knew
that prank.
Benjamin Crump, and Crump
what she
is
mean,
like
though.
a big brother of mine. So if he gave you my number, he does not do that lightly. So I'm not really sure what's going on.
he is a friend of mine as well. But the problem is that the that you saying is the problem that I got, and I'm trying to get you to be quiet before you. Some of these Republicans is good white folks. You know what I'm saying?
Sir,
You create.
Well, name them for me.
I mean, I don't have a.
But nevertheless, I don't know how you got my number, and I'm gonna have to have a conversation with Ben because we have never had this type of situation, and I am sorry that you felt like I had something to do with you losing your award. Listen, I want all my black businesses to survive and thrive, and so if there's anything that we can.
So what are you doing? What are you doing, Jasmine? What are you doing for black business? What are you doing?
I do a ton. If you are familiar with the leadership under Pete Buttigieg with the Department of Transportation, the things that we did was we tried to insulate black businesses from an incoming crazy regime like the one that we've had to make sure that they could still get those contracts to be able to go out and work on these big infrastructure projects and things like that. And I honestly have a great relationship with the black businesses in my community. I'm surprised that I've never met you. I work with the Black Chamber of Business, and we always do events together.
We need you to sit down and be quiet. That's what we really need you to do.
Sir.
Right,
I mean, I don't want to fight. It sounds like you want to fight. But listen, as a public servant,
You played it. You paused it. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know he paused it,
That
bro.
nigga gonna say, damn.
I can't do this anymore, bro.
No, this is hard, man. I really try my hardest.
I cannot do this. I can't do it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, our viewers. But today,
it has
been taken out of me.
Day, man.
I cannot do it anymore.
The reaction we did before this, it just changed my life. The trajectory.
If Donald Trump did not win, Donald Trump did not win that election,
buy more polos today.
I'm gonna go sell my Charger Scat Pack and get a F-150.
I ain't doing that.
I am.
I ain't taking it that far.
I am.
No, I'm not doing that though.
He said, I can't let go of that Hellcat. It's too much nigga in me.
I might get rid of my shit.
Hey, you remember the Bulldogs episode when they trying to get they whooping them, they trying to get the demons out of them?
Said, read! He started hitting him with the book.
He said, read, nigga.
Y'all, this has been a rough day. Look at us, we all wear black. We like fucking NWA, bro.
Right, bro.
Lord forgive me for saying that.
Bro, it's you know, there's some bad things, there's some good things, you know. We just got to get better as people, you know.
Hey, bro.
That's truly the facts.
I don't give a damn what happened.
I'm sorry, y'all.
If them niggas
Lord
built,
forgive
if them
me.
niggas
Y'all
built
forgive me.
Wakanda tomorrow, I wouldn't give a damn. I don't care. Hey, brother, I don't know, man.
There's a reason that's make believe.
Yeah.
I know you so mad right now.
No,
make you feel this
I'm
way.
sick, bro.
But you know,
how am I supposed to wake up in the morning and just
we're doing the best step ever because we informing people. You know, we getting some people.
I ain't gonna lie.
We getting some people informed.
Black people always come up to me and say they love what we do, and that is big.
Yeah, my people said, you know, well, if you know all this information, bro, why are you contradicting yourself and not reading the book? I said, you know what? Maybe I give out the information.
We get information though. We're getting information.
Yeah,
still.
we are reading, but sometimes.
And I listen to audio books.
You
Just
know,
listen to your audio book.
Maybe then, you know, when I die, you see all these videos, and then you know that encourage a nigga to read.
Like, okay, let's think about this. Like, in other people's perspective, if you go on YouTube, what do you really see young black men our age doing on YouTube?
20
Pop
verse
the balloon,
1.
20 verse 1, clubbing.
Or you see them with the choppers on the internet. So when
Yeah,
you put it in that perspective,
you
see what I'm saying? It's just,
at the end of the day, Jasmine Crockett said that Hot Wheels meant the bus that the immigrants was getting on.
the one that she told Buttigieg to send to Greg Abbott to send
So if she thinks that is gonna she thought that was okay to say,
Bro, she made the joke before, and she thinks that people are so dumb. She tweeted the joke 2 other times, and she thinks that people are that dumb. That. Yes, we reacted to it. You and me in here.
Hey, bro, she just having a run, bro. She knows she just trying to blow, bro.
But guess what? Guess who gonna believe her?
Yeah, bro.
It's on 95%,
if you're not black,
97%.
You're not black if you don't vote for me.
Wow. Hey, that is crazy. A nigga told us that niggas voted for him in a mass.